So a lot of you guys know I've been growing out my hair now for the past 4 months, and the growth is pretty good. And time again, I see the questions, Austin, hair routine, hair routine, hair routine. So today we're gonna do our very first hair routine video. I've never talked about what I do for the actual hair on my head, only my beard. And what I wanna talk about in today's video is growth. Because obviously if you're growing out your hair, you wanna maximize that growth to the fullest potential. So I'm gonna show you everything that I'm currently using right now and what I do to have healthy hair that grows actually pretty fast, all right? So subscribe, like, let's go ahead, get right into it. So the first thing you have to know is your hair texture. Me, I have what's called type 4 hair. And if you don't know your hair texture, we're gonna post a chart right here. It goes all the way from straight hair, which is like 1, to all the way to type 4. So me personally, I have around like 4B, in some cases 4C hair. It can differ depending on where it's at on your head actually. But keep in mind, since I know my hair texture, I know the right products and things to actually use for it. And with this routine too, keep in mind, if you have bone straight hair, if you have like wavy hair, like 2A, 2B hair, then this routine really isn't gonna work for you. But if you do have curly hair or tightly coils and kinks, then it'll definitely work for you too. So the very first thing I do to maximize my hair growth is called detangling. Whenever you have curly or coily hair, once a week, you have to actually get the knots and the things out so that your hair has more volume to it. I do this once a week and it's very easy. Right now I'm using Shea Moisture Curl and Shine Conditioner. Very, very good product, has natural ingredients. I've been using this for years actually. And what I do is I put the conditioner all up in my head. I then take a wide tooth comb. See this? You can use a pick, you can use a comb, but I prefer like a wide tooth comb that is meant for detangling. And then from there, you're gonna take sections of your hair and literally just go up with it. You don't wanna comb through your hair. We're not combing our hair. We're not trying to iron out the kinks. We're trying to just detangle very lightly. And you always wanna detangle whenever your hair is wet. Never detangle your hair when it's dry. That's how you create breakage and that's how you actually stop your hair from growing. But like I said, if you wanna maximize that growth, you have to detangle at least once a week, ideally with conditioner in your hair while it's wet. And once again, the most important part is not comb through, but instead go up like this in each section. And then after you do that, when you get out the shower, you're gonna notice that your hair is a lot more loose. It feels better. You can actually probably run your fingers through it and it's not all tight. Make sure to do it once a week, and even afterwards you can shampoo, you can do all that stuff. But let's move on to the next part of the hair growth routine. So also what I like to use is something called a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is not like a curling cream. What this is gonna do is really moisturize your hair. So obviously my hair is not wet, so what I have to do first is get my hair really wet. You can use a spray bottle, but I don't have a spray bottle with me right now. So once your hair is nice and wet after you detangled, up next, right now I'm using Auntie Jackie's Quench. I really haven't used a lot of leave-in conditioners. Keep in mind, I'm still kind of testing out what I like for myself. But so far, this has been pretty good. It's light. It's not necessarily gonna define your curls, but it's definitely gonna moisturize it, right? And it's very light too, like I said, it's not flaky, it's not gunky, it's not gonna make your hair hard, nothing like that. So now we put the leave-in conditioner in our hair. Really wanna get up in there. You always want to do the leave-in conditioner first. So this is the very first step, right after you get out the shower or when your hair is wet. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that this hair growth routine is what I usually do at night. I do my styling and my defining routine in the morning before I'm doing stuff, right? So this is the routine I do at night. So once the leave-in conditioner is nice and in there, up next, we're gonna take our oil. Right now, once again, like I said, right now, I'm not attached to any of these products. I could be using something else 6 months from now, but as of right now, I'm using this Miel Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil infused with biotin. Encourages longer, healthier hair. You know, I've seen a lot of good reviews on this. Obviously, it's been working, keeps my hair healthy, shiny. So after the leave-in conditioner, what I like to do is I take a few drops, about halfway, and I'll put it deep in the scalp, do a little bit on each section. So I did front, sides, back, and I'm just putting a tiny amount of drops in there as I'm doing this. Up until it's all the way gone, boom. Then up next, once again, massage it in there. So in most routines, if they do use an oil, it's usually to lock in moisture. So that's why we're using this as the next step of the routine. Obviously, oils are good for growth. You probably have used it for the beard initially, especially when you're trying to initially grow that facial hair. But you can also use it for your hair. And honestly, if you got a little bit of excess, rub that on your hands, put it a little bit on your beard and brush it in. Why not? Win-win. All right, so hair is already looking a lot better. And then the very last part of the routine, and this is probably one of the most important parts, because as you guys know, I'm in my late 30s. I'm just kidding. That was a mistake in the last video. I'm in my late 20s, I'm 28. So with that being said, my hairline, it starts creeping up a little bit once you get up in age, but we're avoiding that with good old faithful Minoxidil. Now, Minoxidil is a topical treatment that I primarily use to grow my beard, but you can also use it for your hair, primarily, for me at least, my hairline. But I'm gonna show you how I'm using it currently right now. So I got the liquid Minoxidil. I actually don't like the liquid. I should've got the foam. Liquid's a little bit more messy. But here's what I do. I go the top of my hairline, inject it a little bit right there, go to the other side of the hairline, inject it, and then it's gonna start running down, so I hold my head back a little bit to keep it from running down my face, because I got the liquid kind. And then we massage the areas where we want the Minoxidil to really work. So for me, it's gonna be the corners of my hairline, along with the edges of my temple right here. Then even I'll go in the front of the hairline, you know, why not? Extra benefit. And then after you've done that for a minute or so, go back, massage your whole entire hair, because maybe some trace amounts of Minoxidil is probably gonna get in other parts of your hair too. And I did read somewhere that, you know, if you use Minoxidil in one area, then you might actually tend to grow hair everywhere. So this is kind of like the cherry on the top, and then boom. Our hair is not styled, it's not defined yet. I'm gonna make another routine on that, but this is gonna maximize the growth of my hair. Keep it healthy, keep it detangled, not knotted, and let it grow in the most healthy way possible. So that's my full routine right now. I'm doing this at night only. Comment down below if you want me to do like a defining routine, how I actually style my hair and define the curls. Also, if you want more exclusive content, don't forget to check out my Patreon, where I'm posting videos every single week. Right now we have over 200 plus videos of uncut content that I've never posted on YouTube, all right? So I'm gonna leave a link down below to that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.